guys, it's Aisling and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a one brand tutorial featuring a MAC. The last time I did a MAC video was like my MAC starter kit, or what products I recommend to somebody who wants to start buying MAC, things that I really like. So today I decided that I was going to put them all on my face. In my last video I did mention at the beginning, I was like, MAC isn't as popular anymore and people don't really talk about it as much, and I got a comment being like, what are you talking about? Do your research. MAC is still popular. And I didn't mean it like that, I just meant it like as in it's not really that spoken about on YouTube as much anymore. I feel like other brands have just kind of like taken center stage. That's what I just meant. I didn't mean that it's not popular. Like obviously there are people who don't like MAC and there are reasons, and I understand. Most of these products I actually have on my collection a while. I haven't repurchased or bought anything from MAC in a long time other than lip liners and lipsticks. I think honestly I have enough makeup to last me a lifetime. But I said I would do a one brand tutorial today featuring the brand, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you want to see me playing with MAC makeup today, then just keep on watching. Right, so we're gonna start off with primer, I guess. And the MAC primer that I really like is the Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base. This is the yellow shade. I love this one because it gives my skin, just throw it there, gives my skin a radiance, but it also mattifies my skin and keeps my oils at bay. I have oily skin. I just really like it. I did for a while go between like a love-hate relationship with it, but I have realized that I do actually quite like it. Actually, I need to move my mirror a bit. I've just been FaceTiming with one of my friends, Jenna, for the last like hour, and I feel like I've lost my voice because the two of us were like, oh my god, it's so good to see you. So I'm thinking I want to do like a fox eye today. I'm going to take foundation next, and obviously the foundation I'm going to use is the Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I love this foundation. It is my ride or die foundation. It just breaks me out. So I tend to use it very sparingly, and I honestly haven't used this particular foundation in a while. I think maybe the last time I was like gone ham using it was about January or December. So it's been a couple of months since I've been like loving it. I think actually February was the last time I wore it. I remember wearing this out for Valentine's Day, so yeah, it would have been February. I'm going to take my sorry, let's rephrase that. My flat foundation brush from Sigma. This is the F60, and I'm just going to apply that to my face. I've already filled in my eyebrows as well because I don't actually have any eyebrow products from MAC. If you guys know any good eyebrow products from MAC, do let me know. I just have tried them and like haven't been a fan. That was years ago though, so I haven't really used anything lately. This shade is NC35, just if you're wondering. I know it can be difficult to get a good match in MAC foundations because they tend to run a little bit on the yellow side. Some of them, the warm shades, are the ones with warm undertones. So I'm just going to blend that in with my sponge. I just love the look of this foundation as well. I just feel like it's really airbrushed on my skin. Like I know it's a very full coverage foundation, but I just love the look of it. This is definitely not a foundation you wear on days that you want to look natural. It's a little bit more of a full coverage beat makeup foundation. MAC is so nostalgic to me as well. It just reminds me of the early days of YouTube. It reminds me of when I first started doing my channel and why I actually wanted to do my channel, because I just had a huge love for the makeup brand MAC. It was my favourite back in the day. I loved it in school. I loved it when I was in university. I just love it. It just reminds me of like my friend Michelle and I going to MAC in Brown Thomas and getting makeup products and spending like all our like savings or whatever we had on MAC. Okay, so I'm going to go straight into the eyes next, and I'm going to take obviously my MAC eyeshadows. And when I had mentioned like my MAC starter kit or essentials from MAC, I didn't mention any eyeshadows, and a couple of commenters were like, why haven't you mentioned their eyeshadows? Obviously people love them, I do too, but I just wouldn't say rush out and get a €15 eyeshadow when there are just as good eyeshadows for a little bit more affordable price. Anyway, I'm going to take the shade Texture, I think, to begin. Is there anything lighter in there maybe? Okay, do you know what? I tell a lie. I'm going to go in with this shade down here, which is called Quarry. And it's a really cool tone, almost like mauve-y shade, but it's a really light brown. So it kind of has that like purple grey undertone to it. And I'm just going to put this on the outer corner of my eye. Do you know what? I'm going to zoom in because you guys won't be able to see that far away. Apply this to the outer corner. I've already filled in my brows, as you can see. and I used I tried to like make my brow look straight. You can see the hair there, just in case you are wondering. Just because when I do a fox eye, I really want it to look like I want it to have that shape, and I just feel like the brow works a bit better than if it curves down. I hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to create like a wing on the eye, just going from the outer corner outwards. And I'm just going to make like a fluffy wing, and then I'm going to take it onto the lid. If you're not confident getting the line as straight as possible, you can use something like a card, because I just went over that line with just a straight line card and I just kind of ran over it just to make sure it is really straight, and it also gives me a bit of a template to work with. I'm going to use the shade Texture, and this is a real warm brown, and I'm going to take this on an Inglot 4T6SS. Wow, can't speak. And I'm going to apply this through my crease really lightly. Like, I mean, actually that's even too strong. Just really lightly through the crease. So I'm mixed between like warm and cool tones, I think. And I'm just going to wing that out on the corner and bring it right out, even over that initial colour, just to blend it even more. I want to bring a bit more definition to that outer corner, so I'm going to take the shade here, Swiss Chocolate, and I'm going to take this on a more detailed little brush. This is a E25 blender brush, a more detailed blending brush. I'm going to go back in with that card, and I'm just going to go over the initial shade, the Quarry shade, and just kind of darken up that wing. I just wanted to start with a light brown and then work my way up instead of going straight in with the darkest brown. And I'm bringing it out past my brow, if that makes sense, my natural brow. And finally, I'm going to take the darkest shade, which is going to be Embark, and this is just a really dark brown, and I'm going to use this on a really flat kind of brush like this. It's the JH43 from Morphe, and I'm just going to stamp on my eyeliner, so I'm even going to go darker again. And this I'm going to take along my lash line as well. I'm going to bring it into the inner corner and bring it into like a little tip in the inner corner. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush with nothing on it just to blend everything out. Even the inner corner, just soften it all up. So I know I don't have any MAC eyeliner, which sucks, so I'm just going to take one from Essence and I'm just going to draw on a little wing. And then I'm also going to just go over the little bit of brown that I put in the inner corner. So next up, I'm going to take some mascara. This is the MAC Hot and Naughty 2 Black Lash Mascara. I'm just going to apply that to my lashes. But yeah, that mascara is okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. I'm going to apply my lashes off camera because I just find it really hard to apply them on camera. I just found these random pair of lashes in a drawer. I feel like these are the Apple Sours from Unicorn Lash. I don't know why. I just kind of recognize the shape, but I'm going to cut them up and I'm going to stick them on. So I'm going to have the lash and I'm going to stick the lash up higher up here just so I can get that kind of fox eye shape. Okay, so I scrapped those last lashes because they were just a bit too big, and instead I'm going with the Kiss Pageboy lashes. The other lashes just weren't vibing with me. I wasn't vibing with them, so sorry, this is a bit wet, this eye, but yeah, I wasn't vibing with them. So I'm going to take a Swiss Chocolate and I'm going to run that along my lower lash line. And then I'm taking Embark again on that brush and I'm just going to use that to join the bottom and the top together. So unfortunately we know I don't have any MAC concealer, so I'm going to just take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this, but I also love the MAC concealer, and I kind of want it, but I have enough concealers at the moment to keep me going for a while, so I might just break down and get it when I run out of this concealer. This is in the shade Honey as well, just in case you're wondering. So that was the last non-MAC thing, I promise. I'm going to set my under eye area using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Light. I love this product. Always have, always will. So I'm going to bring that right out up there. This is like one of my favourite under eye setting powders. I will never not buy this. I love it. I love it so much. I'm going to set my face. I'm going to take the Select Sheer Press Powder. And this is in the shade NC25. I'm running really low on this, so I need to pick up a new one. I'm just going to set my entire face with this. Next up, I'm going to take MAC Give Me Sun. I'm just going to use this to bronze my face. You guys know how much I love this bronzer, so I'm just going to use this underneath my cheekbone. I'm not going to go next night or near my temple because I want all of that to be real, I don't know, sculpted out there. So I'm just going to use this to bronze around my forehead as well. Such a good bronzer. Next, I'm going to blush my face. Obviously, I'm going to take MAC's Warm Soul, and I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks and bring it up nearly underneath my eye. I really like this look, and a little bit over my nose. So I'm not going to highlight because I'm not really feeling it lately, but if I was going to highlight, I would probably take my MAC Oh Darling. I love this, and I think I showed this in my last video. If I didn't, that was a big mistake. Yeah, no, I did, because I remember I was saying that it was falling out of the pan, but it is so gorgeous. Like, look at that. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to put a bit of that over my lip. Gorgeous highlighter. Ooh, love it. I might just take a teeny bit of Global Glow just to glow my skin up a bit around my forehead, just there, just over Give Me Sun. I'm going to line with Strip Down. I have a new one here because my old one was like dead buried, so it's about time that I got a new one. Favorite MAC lipstick at the moment is MAC Shrimpton. I love this. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. And Strip Down is my favorite combo at the moment. Wow, that looks really light actually. Doesn't normally look that light. I think I need a bit more lip liner. Yeah, I think that's a bit better now that I put a bit more lip liner on. It was looking a bit stark there for a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really enjoyed playing with MAC makeup again. It's been a hot minute since I've done a one brand tutorial using all MAC makeup, and I hope that you guys liked it and liked the look I came up with. I wanted to keep it like kind of modern, relevant, I suppose. So guys, if you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to thumbs it up. If you're not already, I would love you guys to subscribe down below, and if there's any other one brand tutorials you guys would like me to do in the future, let me know. Hit me up, tell me what you want to see, and I will get to it. Thank you guys again for watching. I love you, keep safe, and I will talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye guys.